Right, Pratik, good evening.
Good evening,
Good
sir.
evening, sir.
Yes,
Good
okay,
evening.
guys. Good evening, guys. Good evening, right? So, last week we discussed our first term test paper, right? I think we discussed all the questions, right? Yes. And we finalized the marks. But as a support for your ongoing exams, for some students, right, we'll discuss another paper. And next week onwards, we'll start the second term. Now, next week you have some sort of a vacations also, no? Right? Next week vacations good thing, right? So therefore we'll continue with this paper even today, and then next week onwards we'll start the second term. Second term magnets I think magnets, right? Magnets we start magnets, yes. So we can start with the magnets, and I think this will be a great support to revise what we did so far. So let's start this. Okay. We have some sort of MCQ questions first in part 1. You guys need to read it and then provide the answers. Okay. So no need to copy those questions. Just put the question number and then write the number of the relevant answer. So let's start. So time allocation. Today I'll allocate 5 minutes for like 8 questions. 5 minutes for 8 questions. Hari? Vinadi 5ක් දෙනවා questions 8ක් කරන්න. So then we'll discuss 8 by 8. 8න් 8 අපි discuss කරගෙන යමු. එතකොට අන්තිම ටික අපි එකපාර කළා දාමු. Okay? So anyhow you have 5 minutes, but read well, need to read well. Read twice, and match the correct answers. Select the correct answer. ඒක තමයි වෙන්න ඕනේ දේ ඔයාලගේ. හරි? Right. Okay, so let's start. Okay, I'll start the timer right now. Okay, you have 5 minutes to
Excuse me,
go
sir.
with these questions. Yeah, Pate.
Are we doing the paper this whole time, like till 9:30?
Yeah, we need to complete this paper. Yeah.
Okay, sir. So
Right.
till like 9:30, right?
Maybe we'll see. We'll try to complete
Okay,
this.
okay, sir.
Excuse
me.
Yes, Pata. Sorry? You got the resource also? ලකුණු තමුණාද? මට ඇහෙන්නේ නැහැ දරුවෝ කියන එක හරියම හිමින් ඇහෙන්නේ.
Yes, sir.
Ah,
We got our questions as mark.
okay. කීයද ඉතින් කියන්න?
98.
98. Well done. Well done. Perfect, right? Okay. 98. Very good. මම හිතන්නේ මේ ක්ලාස් එකේ පළවෙනි ලකුණ. ඉස්සෙල්ලා මට ලකුණු කිප් එක්කන ඔයා. Right?
Thank you, sir.
Okay, good. Well done, huh? So keep it up. Second term, first term again නෙමෙයි, second term. Somewhat hard. Okay? Anyhow, 98. Perfect. හරි. Okay, try this out. You have another? Need another 3 minutes. Hurry up.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
The fourth question in this paper, like we had the same question with the same answers at our school paper.
Maybe most probably some those questions were extracted from this sort of papers, this sort of past papers. මේ වගේ past papers වලින් තමයි ඔයාලගේ school එකේ papers හදන්නේ. හරි? So we're doing these sort of things. හරි අප් ළමයි. Right, okay. So next set of questions. Right, so be ready. Next week again, second term. Second term start karna next week. Be ready. The important thing is you guys need to read the questions well. Right? එකපාරක් කියලා තේරෙන්නේ නැත්නම් try again. Try again and again, right? හරි?
So,
Mhm.
we also had the same question, like the sixth question. We had that same question also in our school's paper.
Seriously?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, but up to seventh question, just complete up to seventh question. That's enough.
Wait, sir, we
Up to
also got the same question in our the same seventh question and the same answers in our school paper. The sixth
Ah.
question also same answers also.
Yes. අපරාධ මේක කලින් කරන්න තිබුණනේ. Okay, anyhow, you have I'll give another few seconds. Hurry up and complete. Okay, let's start the discussion, right? පටන් ගමු නේද? හරි. Now I need your support. I need your attention on this. Look at the question number 1. Right. Look at the question number 1, Puta. Given below are several diseases caused by microorganisms. Okay. Select the correct microorganism relevant to the disease. Relevant to the disease. Disease එකට අදාළ වෙන හරියන microbe තෝරන්න ඕනේ. ඒ කියන්නේ answer එක තෝරන්න ඕනේ. That means you have 4 answers and only one is correct. එකයි හරියන්න ඕනේ. නේද? අනිත් ඔක්කොම වැරදින්න ඕනේනේ. Okay, let's see. Right? So look at this, Puta. So අපි බලමු මේ tuberculosis. What about the tuberculosis? What do you think? Tuberculosis in Sinhala what do you call ක්ෂයරෝගය? Yes. Results due to what kind of microorganism?
Bacteria.
Bacteria.
Very good. Bacteria. Not a protozoa. Yeah, bacteria නිසා වෙන්නේ. ඔයාට explanations ඕනේ නම් ලියා ගන්න. This is due to bacteria. Right? Got it? So, what about the next one? ඊළඟට දීලා තියෙන්නේ මොකද්ද? Leprosy. The
Wrong. It's
answer
not a
is
virus. sir.
viruses, right? Is that due
No,
to
it's not.
viruses?
No.
Then
Bacteria.
bacteria. Again due to bacteria.
Bacteria.
Again due to bacteria, respectively, right? Again due to bacteria.
Then you can write in the question answer.
Then what about the Polio.
Polio is a virus, sorry,
Virus.
vaccine.
Polio is due to virus. Viral infection. Very good. Virus. What about the pityriasis? This is due to fungi. This results due to fungi. So the answer, first one, pityriasis, fungi. Okay? So simple. Right? So you can even write the explanations. Explanations. Yes. Second one, select the answer that includes only invertebrates. Okay, now. Putha, now, what about invertebrates?
They don't have a backbone.
They don't have a backbone. Yeah. Lack of backbone.
The organisms that have the backbone spotted.
Yes. Yes. The opposite is vertebrates with a backbone, having a backbone. So number one, leech, snail, dragonfly, python.
Right, wrong, sir. Python does.
That has a backbone.
Python is a
kind
a
of
reptile.
Flexible bone, sir.
reptile. Yeah. Belong
It's
to
a
reptilia.
reptile, so it's a
It is small.
Vertebrate. Very good. Right, cock, dog, snake.
Wrong,
Bat.
sir.
they
Dog
all
and
are
podcast.
vertebrates.
Yeah,
These
all
all
are-
are vertebrates,
All
not
are
invertebrates. Right? All are. These all are vertebrates. All having a backbone, right? මේ ඔක්කොටම තියෙනවා backbone එක. Spider, sea animal, dragonfly, bivalves.
So that's the answer.
the answer.
Yeah,
So,
invertebrates.
Yes.
Yes.
Spider,
the answer.
no backbone. You know about the sea animal? No
Yeah.
backbone.
Dragonfly also.
Dragonfly, Batkurek, no,
No.
it's kind of insect. Insects like the backbones, bivalve again, no. Right? So this should be the answer. But what about the next one? Fourth one? Bat, beetle, sea animal, butterfly. Now here, bat,
That is a
Vertebrate.
vertebrate.
kind of invertebrate. So therefore the answer, third one here. Right, next set of questions. The third one, the non-metal with electrical conductivity is. Now you know most of the metals, basically metals, they can conduct even the current electricity as well as heat. Very good conductors of heat and electric current. But some non-metals are even there, which are capable of conducting current electricity very well. Even some non-metals are there, can conduct current electricity very well. Right? So you guys need to select that sort of answer. Carbon, mercury, sulfur, lead. So you can avoid the metals from this one. No? What are metals? Lead, kind
Lead.
of metal. Yes, they are
It's
metal.
metal.
Yeah. Also, mercury
is a
also
liquid.
metal, but
It's
at
a
liquid, at room temperature,
Yeah.
you can observe it as a liquid.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? So anyhow, it's a metal, no? So you can avoid that answer also. So then, respectively, you have carbon and sulfur.
Yeah.
Carbon and sulfur. So what do you think now? What about the behavior of this carbon and sulfur? Carbon and sulfur very good electric conductors in carbon or sulfur.
Carbon.
Carbon is a very good.
Plus it's non-metal, that's why.
Yep. It's a non-metal as well as very good electric conductor. Okay. Fourth question. Out of the following statements, select the most suitable statement. Mama කියලා තියෙනවා පුතේ, now when doing these sort of MCQ questions, there may be some confusions. Some answers, among some answers. ඔයාට හිතෙන්න පුළුවන් නෑ මේකත් හරි දෙකක් හරි. එහෙනම් වැරදිලා වෙන්නේ නැති කියලා හිතෙන්න පුළුවන්. Right? But normally in MCQ questions, you guys need to select the most suitable answer. ගොඩක්ම ගැලපෙන answer එකනේ තෝරන්නේ. එතකොට චුට්ටක් හරි නොගැලපෙන එක avoid කරන්න පුළුවන්. Got it? Right. So out of the following statements, select the most suitable statement regarding the microbes. We'll see. a hand lens can be used to observe
Wrong.
microbes.
No,
So by
sir.
using
Only
hand
a
lens, we can observe,
microscope.
right?
No,
Only
That is
a
it.
only
There.
only there.
no,
Yes, we can
only
observe.
for
Now
microscope.
imagine if this is not micro, make a macro now. If this is macro, then we can,
Then we can.
yeah, some very small organisms where it's visible to our naked eye, but very small. Right. So for magnification, we can use this kind of a microscope, another lens, and then we can observe. So, but it's not macro, no. So then it's wrong. Microorganisms are unicellular organisms.
So that is right, but it does not have multicellular.
Ah,
There are
microorganisms
microorganisms
are unicellular
also
organisms.
multicellular.
Yes, some of the microorganisms are unicellular,
Yeah.
but just memorize the definition of microbes. Multicellular or unicellular organisms, where they are not visible to our naked eye when taken individually. Got it? When taken individually. So therefore, according to that definition, some part is lacking here. Make you only unicellular කියලා, but we'll see the other given answers and then we'll select more suitable one. Third one, microorganisms cannot be seen with the naked eye.
That's true, madam. That's true.
මේක වෙන්නත් පුළුවන්. Last one, all the microorganisms cause diseases to man. Is that so?
Wrong.
Nope. This one, now this one.
No.
Wrong now.
Yes.
Now, you need to select the most suitable answer. මෙතනින් ගැලපෙන එක. Microbes are unicellular organisms. ඒක ඉතින් කියන්න බෑ නේද? Multicellular වෙන්නත් පුළුවන්නේ. Microorganisms cannot be seen with the naked eye. ඒක නම් හරි. When taken individually ඕනේ නැහැ. But anyhow, it's correct නේ? නේද? Can. So, we'll select the third one. We'll select the third one. Any student who choose the second answer? දෙවනි answer එක ගත්ත දරුවෝ ඉන්නවද පුතේ? Anyone just think දැනගත්ත. Hand raise hand කරන්න. අර raise hand කියන්නේ ගෙදර ඉඳන් නෙමෙයි. අර Zoom එකේ තියෙනවනේ අතක් ඔබන්න. බලන්න. No one. Perfect. Good. Right? Right, okay. So the fifth question. What are the elements? Chemistry question එක. What are the elements in calcium carbonate? Oh my goodness.
So
Now,
it's calcium.
Calcium, carbon.
yeah. Now, in order to try out this question, make a කරන්න නම් පුතේ, you guys need to have proper idea about the calcium carbonate. Now, without that knowledge, ඒක දන්නේ නැත්තම් you're blind, no? You're totally blind, right? එකම දේ වාට කියන්න පුළුවන් calcium නම් තියෙනවා තියෙයි කියලා වයි calcium no, right? Okay. So anyhow, ඔක දැනගෙන ඉන්න ඕනේ. හරිද? The chemical formula of calcium carbonate is calcium carbonate, CaCO3, right? Calcium carbonate. Now, based on this chemical formula, you can observe three different types of elements. එකක් තමයි calcium. Another one, you have carbon. One last element, oxygen. Calcium, carbon, and oxygen. What would be the answer?
First one.
First one, calcium, carbon, and oxygen. Perfect. Sixth question. මේ දැන් පස්වෙනි ප්‍රශ්නේ පුතේ. formula එක දන්න දරුවෙක්ට ඔය ප්‍රශ්නේ කරන්න යන්නේ 10 seconds. Just 10 seconds. Right? So, within that 10 seconds, you can memorize the formula and then select the correct answer. ඉතින් බලන්න මේවා කොච්චර ලේසිද අපි පාඩම් කරාම කියලා. හරි? මම හිතන විදිහට ඔයාලගේ අනිත් subjects වලට වඩා ලේසිම subject එක තමයි science කියන්නේ. රීසන් එක තමයි දරුවෝ දැන් හැමෝම කියනෝනේ අමාරුයි ගුරුවරුත් අමාරුයි කියනවා නේද? අපි තිති වෙලාවට කියනවා අමාරුයි පාඩම් කරේ නැත්තම් කියලා. හැබැයි පාඩම් කරොත් මේ වැඩ ටික පිළිවෙලට ලස්සනට කරගෙන ගියොත් විශේෂ දේවල් ඕනේ නැහැ. හරිද? උගන්නන දේ ඕනමටත් වැඩි අපි උගන්නනවනේ. ඒ දේ පොඩ්ඩක් පාඩම් කරගන්න. right? පොඩ්ඩක් ප්‍රැක්ටිස් කරන්න. papers ටික බලන්න. memorize කරන්න. ඔය ටික කරාම පුතේ අනිත් subjects වලට වඩා easyම subject එක වෙයි science. okay? yes. so ඉතින් ඕක try out කරන්න මේ බලමු first term exam marks කොහොමද කියලා හැමෝම මට next week යනකොට first term exam marks ටික කියන්න. දැන් අදත් දරුවෝ කිව්වා. හරිද? very good. right? ඉතින් අපි බලමු කොහොමද මේ ඔයාලගේ වැඩ කොහොමද මේ වැඩ ටික වෙලා තියෙන්නේ කියලා. හරි? right. okay. sixth one. select the correct statement. හරිම උත්තරේ තෝරන්න. number 1, density is the volume of unit mass. Density is the volume of a unit mass. Wait.
So no, that's wrong. It's mass of unit volume.
Density as is density equals මෙයා කියන විදිහට volume of a unit mass. Volume of a unit mass. Okay, volume එක තියෙන්න ඕනේ. අපි ගමු මෙහෙම. kilograms. Okay. ඕකද හරි?
So
මෙතනින් මොකක්ද හරි පුතේ? A or B? What do you think? Which one is correct? A or B?
sir, density equals mass divided by volume, right, sir?
Mass divided by, yeah. I mean, just tell me. Now, these are the final units, no? So, once you substitute the answers, answers substitute karo.
I think it's the it says, sir. I think it's A.
Which one?
I think it says, sir.
I'd say. Okay, what about the others? What about the others? A or B? A and B. Then make a සමානයි කියලා මෙතන සමාන නෙමෙයි. මේක සමාන වෙන්නේ මේ density කියන එකට. Right? What do you think? Yes. Pute now. When expressing
Sir, it's I think it says, sir. I'm pretty sure it's A. It definitely A.
yes, kilograms per cubic meter. Right? Density අපි measure කරේ kilograms per cubic meter. How many kilograms per cubic meter? In simple terms, it's like this. Right? In simple terms, it's like this. Now just consider this sort of a cube. Okay. Right? So just imagine here 1 cubic meter. So density means you guys need to find out how many kilograms here, the mass of this. ඔයා මේකේ mass එක හොයන්න ඕනේ. That's it. Got it? So density is the volume of unit mass නෙමෙයි. එහෙනම් මොකද වෙන්න ඕනේ? Mass of a unit? Mass of a unit? Volume. Mass of a unit? Volume. Vice versa. Distilled water means cooled water after up to boiling point. That means, according to this, distilled water means once you boil water, water will reach up to 100 degrees Celsius. It will boil now. Right? We call boiling of water mean heating up to 100 degrees Celsius. So distilled water means that 100 degrees Celsius water, or even after heating it up, you can cool down now. ඒ වතුරටද අපි කියන්නේ distilled water කියලා. Is that so? ඒ වතුරද? No.
No?
No, distilled water means, first of all, you need to heat it up to 100 degrees Celsius. And then what will happen? You know, at 100 degrees Celsius, liquid water converts into gaseous phase, or what we call gaseous water. Liquid water converts into gaseous water. At that point, we call it as steam. We call it as steam. So if you cool this steam down below 100 degrees Celsius, then what will happen? Again, this steam converts into liquid water. Our steam tika ආපහු liquid water වලට convert වෙනවා. Right? So that water we called distilled water. Distilled water. So in distilled water, you can observe only what? Only water molecules, no any other dissolved salts. So therefore, this is not boiling up to 100 degree boiling point, but need to liquidize it again. After steam කරලා අපහු liquid කරන්න ඕනේ. Density is a constant value for pure substances. Density is a constant value for pure substances. Correct? Density is a constant value for pure substance. Yes. But the density කියන එක pure substance වලට constant. You know the reason. The reason is, now the density, you know, mass of a unit volume. Right? Mass of a unit volume. So in a pure substance, it's in each and every pure substance is with this sort of unique character. We call it as density. So අපි density කියන එක තෝරගන්නවා පුතේ in order to identify the purity of kind of substance. Substance එකක purity හොයන්නත් අපි මේක use කරනවා. Next one. The purity of solids, liquid and gases cannot be determined by finding their densities. වැරදි, right? We can do that. We can use this in order to identify the purity of any substance. මතක තියාගන්න density එකෙන් අපිට පුළුවන් substance එක purity එක හොයාගන්න. Last question. Which animal does not belong to the group of owls? Which one?
Bat. Bat.
It's the first one, bat.
If so, what is the group?
Mammalia.
Mammalia. අපි වගේම නේද? ක්ෂීරපායි සතෙක් mammalian කෙනෙක්. Right? Kind of a mammalian. Right, okay. The next set of questions, guys. Try this out. So again, you can have 5 minutes in order to complete these questions. Read well. Read well, very easy. Read well. But they read this 9 question very well. Nah?
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
What does oppressive mean?
Like distractive.
No, okay.
Okay. Harsh. Got it?
Got it, sir. So like it won't be like distracting.
Disturbance. Okay, finished?
No, sir.
Okay, hurry up.
Sir,
Huh?
sir, what is the meaning of oppressive?
With the oppressive mean like, you know, called harsh sound. It's very difficult to hear. Okay.
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 Okay, thanks.
Right. Okay, the next set of questions. ඊළඟ set එකත් බලමුද? Right, okay. Right. Try just up to the 15th question. I'll give another like 1 or 2 minutes. Do they need more time? Do you need more time?
Done, sir.
All done, right?
Thanks.
Right, okay. Good. So let's discuss. Hari අපි කතා කරමු. Right, look. හරි. දරුවෝ මේ අපි කොච්චර papers, ඒ කියන්නේ කොච්චර theory කතා කරත් වැඩක් නැහැ මේ questions discuss කරන්න නැතුව. Right? Not only for you, but even for the grade 11 students. Or any exam, any ඕනම exam එකකට need to try out the structure. So without knowing the question structure, how they ask those questions and how they prepare these papers, you'll be confused at that point. So therefore, important දේ තමයි papers ටික කරන එක, questions කරන එක. Got it? Activity එකක් දුන්නාම ඒක කරන එක. ඉතින් මේවා මග අරින්න එපා. මේවා ලස්සනට පිළිවෙලට කරගෙන යන්න. කොච්චර theory පුළුවන් වුණත් exam එකේදී ඔයාට negative mark එකක් එන්න පුළුවන් මේවා කරේ නැත්තම්. Got it? Okay, so let's start with the 8th question, right? Yeah. Plants with underground stem. You know about the underground stems, right? So look at the answers. Potato, turmeric and ginger. What do you think about the potato? Is that underground? Is that underground stem?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
What about the turmeric and ginger?
Yes.
Yes, both are underground stems. So therefore the answer. Fourth one, right? Yes,
Yes.
right? So sweet potato is a kind of a plant with underground root. That's what you call underground roots, right? Those are roots. Food is stored in roots, not in stems. So you can avoid these answers. Okay, anyhow, the ninth question. Some of these statements about musical tones are given below. මේක නම් වරදින්න පොඩි
Sir,
chance එකක් තියෙනවා.
it's
Yeah.
all ABC, sir.
Let's
Everything is
see.
right.
Okay, it will be never oppressive. Is that never oppressive?
It will,
Musical tones කිසිම
sir, it will never
වෙලාවක
be
අපිට
distractive. No, it won't.
distractive වෙන්නේ නැද්ද?
No, it's not distractive.
No.
මම මතක නැද්ද ඔයාලට කියලා දුන්නා. Right, even a musical tone. ඔයා කැමතිම music එක වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඔයා කැමතිම song එක වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඔයා කැමතිම sound එක වෙන්න පුළුවන්. But
India.
if its volume is too high, then it's distractive. Then it's oppressive. මතක
Oh.
නේ? Right? Wrong. It will be rhythmically played. Okay, got it.
Sir.
It is used to promote the quality of life. Yes, that's true.
Yes, yes, sir.
So then
Yes.
B and C, right? B and
Yes.
C. Aparadi market. Okay. Last one. Select the answer that does not match with the phenomenon. Transpiration. Transpiration means the removal of water from through the stomata. Plants වල water remove කරන mechanism එක transpiration. මේක හරි. Storage of food.
Tuberous, that's
foods.
right.
Yes, that's true. Photosynthesis by
Me.
special pigments,
True.
what you call chlorophyll, or the chloroplast.
Chlorophyll
in
is
the-
true.
Last answer. Last answer.
So last one is wrong.
So absorption of water and minerals by
That
aerial
does with
roots.
all roots, sir.
All
It's not
roots.
So you know about the aerial roots. Here it's mentioned about the aerial roots. So you know about the function of aerial roots.
Aerial
Water and air from the atmosphere.
help to absorb water vapors from the atmosphere in plants like
Yes, even in
And
mangroves we can observe this sort of a root system, right? So gaseous exchange to take place, right? Gaseous exchange to take place. So therefore, incorrect answer, incorrect. And matching answer, the fourth one. Right. If the following statements are correct, put tick, and if wrong, put cross. Hari වැරදි දාන්න. Look. Kasuri is a bird which cannot fly. පියාඹන්න බැරි bird කෙනෙක් ලු kasuri කියන්නේ.
Yeah.
Yes, like
Yes.
ostrich. Like ostrich. එයාට පියාඹන්න බෑ තමයි නේද චුටි? But එයාට පියාඹන්න බෑ. True. Copper sulfate is a pure compound. You know about the copper sulfate?
No, it's not. It has two components, sir.
So
It's not pure.
pure compound means what? Pure compound means only one compound, not a component, not element. This consists of
One compound.
three elements, but this is a pure. It's not mixed with any other
It's a
kind of
pure.
compound. Yeah, you know about water now, drinking water. Drinking water composed of, water, sometimes some iron, sometimes some gases, sometimes microbes, whatever. Right? So it's not a kind of a pure compound. It's a mixture. It's a mixture. Now, imagine, මෙතන තියෙනවා කියලා වෙන මොනවා X කියලා එකක් එකතු වෙලා මෙයත් එක්ක. Then it's not a pure. Then it's not. Just imagine copper sulfate, CuSO4.
in the definition of
දැන් මෙහෙම තිබුණොත් මෙයා pure ද?
No.
No, it's not pure now. මෙයා අහන්නේ pure compound එකක් මිත් පුතේ. pure compound එකක් තමයි copper sulfate. water කියන්නේ pure මේ normal මෙහෙම තිබුණොත් එහෙම distilled water මෙයා pure තමයි. oxygen pure තමයි. Right? Got a carbon dioxide, yes, it's pure compound. It's not element, but it's a kind of a compound, right? With a uniform composition. Form composition. It's true.
Yeah, home
Xylophone is an instrument that produces sound by vibrating bars. Xylophone එකක් දැකලා තියෙනවද? Yes.
Sir, that is
xylophones
true,
දැකලා
sir.
තියෙනවා.
Yes.
That
Yes.
is true.
That's true.
When
That is
you
true.
hit it, it makes a sound sonority.
Yeah. Very good. Guava leaves are on alternate side of the stem. Book එකේ තිබ්බ නේද? Alternate sides there.
Guava leaves are opposite side.
Sorry?
Direction. Opposite direction.
Opposite direction.
Opposite
As
directions
pairs.
mean alternate side. හරි නේද? Opposite direction mean alternate sides. Golden jewelry get damaged when they are touched with mercury. When they are touched with mercury. Got damaged? How? Both are metals. So once just touched, how? Damaged? Come the damaging. Yes. Damage වෙනවා තමයි. මතකද? So what will happen once you add a drop of mercury? Yeah, once you add a drop of mercury to kind of a ring or gold jewelry, right? Now the gold composed of some empty pores, like, you know, empty spaces, and this mercury will penetrate through that empty pores or empty spaces. Then will never, it's never possible to remove that mercury, remove that mercury again. So then it's true, right? ඒකත් හරි. All correct දෙන්නේ. කොහොම හරි. Okay. I'll give 3 minutes. You have 3 more minutes. Try to complete these 5 sections. Just a simple case, huh? You need to match these things. Hey, it's not 4 minutes. Huh? Only 3 minutes. Huh?
Done, sir.
Done. Okay. So, but you have another, like, you know, you can have another 1 minute, 1 or, yeah. Easy, right? Anybody seen it? That's enough, right? All done? Right, let's discuss. This is all simple. Lazy lazy. Hurry. බලන්නකෝ. Have external ear lobes. External ear lobes.
Loris. Loris.
Loris. Hey,
See.
Loris තේරුවේ.
Sir,
Which kind
because
of
that's
animal?
a mammal.
Mammal, yes. Special characteristic of a mammalia. Lives with mosaic
Pepper.
disease.
Pepper. Pepper.
Mosaic disease results due to viruses, right?
Pepper.
Due to viruses, Papo. Leaves reduced spines.
Cactus.
Cactus in order to avoid the water loss. Has a thick texture.
Sandpaper.
Sandpaper, very rough, thick texture. Sound is produced by the fast
Bee.
motion of their wings. Bees.
True.
Right. So now count correct answers out.
Okay. So out of 20, right, sir?
Out of 20 and then multiply it by 2. Multiply it by 2. They can very
So each question is 2 marks.
Yeah, each question consists of 2 marks.
Okay. Sir, will I put it in chat?
Yeah, guys, send you marks. Chat එකට දාන්න. Hurry up. හැමෝම දාන්න ඕනි. හැමෝම දාන්න. Very good. Okay. දාන්න. Hurry. Okay. 40. Okay, 32, 36, 28. Hurry. Okay. 28, 38, 38, 40. 38, 40, 38, 34. Okay. Right, 34. 36. Okay, good. 38. Good. 34. Same. Right? 36. Okay. 40. 38. 36. 40. Okay. Right. Okay. මට අඩුම මාක් එක හම්බුනේ 28 හිටිය දරුවෙක්. 28 හිටියා එක්කෙනෙක් හිටියා අර්ථුනෙට අනිත් ඔක්කොම හිටියේ 36 above or 34 above, right? Yep. Very good. Majority මම හිතන්නේ like 70%, or more than 50%, like 40. Yeah. So good, very good. හරි. ළමයි දැන් අනිත් අය perfect වැඩි ලකුණු ගත්තා කියන කතා කරන දෙයක් නැහැ නේ, perfect නේ. හරි. අපි අර 28 එක දරුවෙක් හිටියානේ.
I forgot about the musical questions.
අපරාධ. Yes, අපරාධනේ. හිතන්න තිබුණා. හරි, anyhow. පුතේ අපේ 28 ගත්ත දරුවා. හරි, මම නම් මතක නැහැ. අපි තව ටිකක් වැඩ කරමු. තව චුට්ටක් වැඩ කරමු. පරණ රෙකෝඩින්ග්ස් මොනවා හරි ඕනනම් ගන්න, ඉල්ල ගන්න. නම් එකට මැසේජ් එකක් දාන්න, ඉල්ල ගන්න, රෙකෝඩින්ග්ස් ටික කම්ප්ලීට් කරන්න වැඩ ටික. අපි ඔය මාක් එක වැඩිපුර සමහරට ඔයාලට මෙතනදී questions මොනවා හරි පොඩ්ඩක් careless mistakes වෙන්න පුළුවන්, but anyhow need to maintain at least above 34. At least above 34. Got it? Right. Okay. පුතේ අපි අද full day papers කතා කරන නිසා අපි එහෙනම් move වෙමු part 2 එකට. අපි part 2 එකේ පුළුවන් තරම් questions අද discuss කරලා මේ වැඩේ ඉවර කරමු. Okay? Right. Let's start. Right. This question, first question, consists of several questions, right? ටිකක් වැඩිපුර තියෙනවා. Part B එකේ මේ දෙකද? ඕනේ මේ ලොකු question එකක් Yes, වඩා ලොකු question එකක්. Right. So හැබැයි කරගෙන යන්න ඕනේ පුතේ, මොකද මම මේක scroll කරනවානේ. Okay, I'll allocate 5 minutes. Hurry up. Start current for the question number and then just write the answer. Read well and write the answers. Read well. Huh? Need full explanations, huh? Need full explanations, huh? Hurry. Right? Now, the third question, it asks about what are the factors required for the growth of microorganisms? For the, not for the activity, but for the growth. How many factors? Factors kiyak තිබුණාද?
3.
Three factors. Yes. මතකයිනේ. Three factors are there. Not the factors for the activity, huh? Not the activity. Okay, now for the part B, we're writing the answers for this part B. I mean the question is the diagram. Just think, පොඩ වැඩිපුර හිතලා ලියන්න ඕනේ, ටිකක් හිතලා answer එක ලියන්න ඕනේ. But very easy question. Very easy question here.
Excuse me, sir.
Mm-hmm.
In the part B question, this like question about like this sugar solution and all, we had that
Yeah.
same question in our school paper, like the questions about it.
Right. Pute, now if possible, better to have a screenshot of this one. Make a screenshot එකක් ගන්න පුළුවන්. Take a screenshot of this. Okay, of this diagram. Done. Now try out this. So I think you need to refer the same diagram again and again in order to provide the answers. අර ඕක බලලා තමයි answers ලියන්න ඕනේ නේද? නැත්නම් එකපාරට මතක නෑනේ. Do they need more time on this?
Sir, finished.
Finish, right? What about the others? Anyone need more time?
1 minute.
Ah. Right, others, could you please check whether you missed something? Okay, it's time to discuss. Huh? ඇති නේද පුතේ time එක? අපි discuss කරමුද? Right? Okay, so I need your full attention, full support on this. හරි? Right? අපි බලමු. කොහොමද මේ වගේ question එකක් tackle කරගන්නේ කියලා. හරි? Right. Okay. So answer all the questions. Yes. And here you guys need to answer all the questions in this paper. But it may vary according to the structure of your paper. ඒක vary වෙන්න පුළුවන්. Right. Number 1, a group of students in grade 8 sprayed a few drops of water on a slice of a bread and keep it for a few days. Right. And then we can observe some microbial growth. එයාලා බලලා තියෙනවා අපිට බලන්න පුළුවන් නේ microbial growth එක. So then they observed a part of it under the compound microscope. They just observed under the compound microscope. So what we can observe, බලමු මොනවද අපිට observe කරන්න පුළුවන් කියලා. Right. Question number 1. Name the group of microorganisms that they observed under the compound microscope. So what kind of microorganisms that they can observe? මොන වගේ කට්ටියද පුතේ
Fungi.
බලා ගන්න පුළුවන් වෙන්නේ?
Fungi?
Very good. Fungi.
Black fungi.
Fungi බණන් හරි. Right? Second one, name the person who observed the microorganisms for the first time. ඉස්සෙල්ලාම microorganisms ලා observe කරපු එක්කන කවුද? Not the students. මේ students ලගෙන් කවුරුත් නෙමෙයි. හරිද? කවුද ඉස්සෙල්ලාම
Sir,
observe
it's
කරේ?
Anton Leeuwenhoek in
Very good.
1675 using his microscope.
That scientist. and
Perfect.
technology.
Right? It's not a much advanced type of microscope, but something made by very simple materials. But anyhow, I think had a very good magnification power. So that's why can observe these sort of microorganisms to enlarge images. Okay, what are the factors required for growth of microorganisms? තුනක් තියෙනවා කිව්වා. මොනවාද තුන? pH, substrate, and what?
Sorry, sir.
Substrate,
What else?
temperature, temperature.
Very good. pH, substrate, and temperature. Question number 4, fourth question. Write two harmful impacts of microorganisms upon food spoilage.
Food spoilage,
What else?
disease,
Can cause diseases.
An
Spreading.
animal
So like COVID-19.
Damage caused to
So also like it causes damage to like like furniture, right?
yeah,
causes diseases.
cause diseases. Yes. Very good. මේකට පුතේ marks දාගන්න හරි answer එකක් තියෙනවා නම් දාගන්න මම කියපු නැති එකක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. Anyhow, if it's correct, you can have it. Fifth one, name the activity of microorganisms on food items containing following types of nutrients. Yeah, you know now, based on the nutrient, type of nutrient, the microbial activity, it depends on the type of the nutrient. Now, for proteins, for carbohydrates, for lipids, වගේ දේවල් වෙනකොට මෙයාගේ වෙනස් වෙනවා act වෙන microbes ලා and the how this happens මොන වගේ දෙයක්ද වෙන්නේ වගේ හැම දෙයක්ම වෙනස් වෙනවා. Right? For lipids, what type of
Rancidity.
we call it is as rancidity.
Rancidity.
But basically, this is due to microbial oxidation. You can write this. Basically, this is due to microbial oxidation. So, sugar containing food fermentation, right?
Fermentation, sir.
So, what happens here? They just
Sir,
produce
also like glucose, right, sir?
no, they just produce alcohol or acids and even the carbon dioxide, right? So acids. Protein contains food,
Putrefaction.
right? Breaks down into Smaller compounds. Right. Now look at this one. Look at this diagram. So it's somewhat important, huh? හරි ටිකක් important. Last week ආවේ නැත්නම් recording එක බලන්න ඕනි. Recording එක බලන්න දාලා තිබ්බනේ recording එක දාලා තිබ්බනේ බලන්න. හරි? Right. The following activities done by කපට එහෙම කිව්ව message එකක් දාලා තිබ්බ last week ආවේ නැහැ කියලා. හරි ඒකයි. Right? So following activities done by grade 8 student to observe the activity of microorganism. දැන් මට මේ හැම වෙලෙම කියන ප්‍රශ්නයක් තමයි දරුවෝ, not only you guys, right? Even students from the grade 6 up to grade 11. Then අපි මේ වගේ මට කියනවා මේ සර් දැන් අර දීලා තිබ්බ ඩයග්‍රෑම් එක අපි ඩිස්කස් කරේ නෑනේ ක්ලාස් එකේදී. සර් තියරි උගන්වනකොට ওই ඩයග්‍රෑම් එක අපිට දුන්නේ නෑනේ. yes. ඉතින් එහෙම ඩයග්‍රෑම්ස් ඒ වගේ දේවල් කියනවා නම් මේ ලෝකේ කොච්චර දේවල් හිතලා කරන්න පුළුවන්. මේ ඩයග්‍රෑම් එකම ඔයාගේ ස්කූල් එකේ ටීචර් දෙන්න බැරිද? තා පොඩ්ඩක් වෙනස් කරලා මේකට ටෙස්ට් ටියුබ් එකක් දාලා දෙන්න බැයිද? can boiling tube එකක් දාලා පුළුවන්. conical flask එකක් දාලා පුළුවන්. right? instead of this balloon ඔකට දාන්න බැයිද වෙන හොඳට air tight shopping එකක් polythene එකක් පුළුවන්. තේරෙනවද? එහෙම questions අපිට එන diagrams predict කරන්න බෑ. we can predict the but the theoretical parts, yes. මේක මේ diagram එක දැකපු ගමන් පැහැදිලි වෙන්න ඕනි මොකක්ද වෙලා තියෙන්නේ කියලා. මාරම ලේසි. ඒ ability, ඒ thinking ability එක හදාගන්න. That's the important thing here. වැදගත්ම දේ පුතේ question එකක් දැක්කම නෑ කටපාඩම් කරන් ලියන්න බෑනේ මේක. මේක දැක්කම තේරුම් ගන්න ඕනි. මොකද්ද මේ? හිතන්න එපා මේ මට පාඩම මිස් වෙලා සර් කරෙත් නෑ. මම දන්නෙත් නෑ. ඉස්කෝලේ ටීචර් කරෙත් නෑ. අපි දන්නේ නෑ. මේ වෙන grade 9 හරි 10 හරි paper එකක්ද කොහෙද මේ වැරදිලා දීලා තියෙන්නේ? No. Just look at this. Very simple. Now this is regarding microbes, no? ඒක පැහැදිලිනේ. This whole thing is regarding microorganisms. First of all, you have something here. We don't know what it is, but something P. And all the setup is fully covered. That means nothing will enter from the outside. මේකට එළියෙන් කිසිම දෙයක් එන්නේ නැහැ. අනේ හරි. Now we have a kind of a bottle and one open end contact or fixed to the air removed balloon. කියන්නේ air නැති balloon එකකට fix වෙලා තියෙනවා. Then we can observe a saline tube. So this fixed to this saline tube, right? And a colorless glass bottle, also something called P, rubber stopper, cylinder එකකුත් තියෙනවා, but you can observe cylinder is now it's totally, it's not pressed, right? Cylinder press වෙලා නැහැනේ. මෙතනනේ තියෙන්නේ. ඒ කියන්නේ මෙයාව අපිට press කරන්න පුළුවන්, inject කරන්න පුළුවන්. Okay. And in cylinder you can observe sugar solution on the most important thing, right? And here you have another arrangement, glass with colorless lime water. You know about the colorless lime water. So the importance of colorless lime water is once you add carbon dioxide gas, this will convert into milky color, right? What is the microorganism used as P? P means a microbe. කවුද P කියන්නේ? Yeast. We'll explain it with the next questions. What is the procedure which can be taken to enter the sugar solution into the beaker? Sugar solution එක beaker එකට ගන්න පුළුවන් මොකද්ද procedure එක?
Press the cylinder.
අමුතු ඒවා නැහැ. Just apply force and press this cylinder. So what will happen? This will inject to this yeast, right? Just by pressing. What is the method used by the student to speed up the microbial activity? Right. Then hitanna, all this sugar solution filled up to here, this place. So now the sugar and microorganisms are in well contact. What will happen? Microbes are very happy. So they have food now, right? They can consume this food, then they can produce something. So how to accelerate this? How to accelerate? In order to accelerate the activity of these microorganisms, you can increase two different things: temperature and moisture. Temperature and moisture. You can increase the microbial activity just by increasing the temperature or just by increasing the moisture level. ඉතින් වාට කරන්න පුළුවන් දෙකෙන් එකක් තමයි adding some water. හැබැයි ඕකට වඩා හොඳම දේ තමයි increasing the temperature. Now, increasing the temperature means not up to 100 degrees Celsius, not up to 80, just a little bit. Like just a little bit, right?
Sir,
Yeah.
we need to put hot water, right?
Or even now, here you have sugar solution. No? Then, මෙහෙමනේ පුතේ. දැන් මේක sugar solution නිසා already මෙයාගේ water තියෙනවා. මම එකයි කිව්වේ water දානකට වඩා හොඳම දේ තමයි heat කරන එක කියලා. So in order to heat this up, you can directly heat from this bottle. You can heat the bottle. Bottle එක චුට්ටක් heat කරන්න. ඒ කියන්නේ heat කරන්නේ ගින්දරෙන් දාලා නෙමෙයි ගින්දර දාලා නෙමෙයි. කොහමද? You can immerse this in a hot water bath. Hot water bath. Now okay. Got it? Right? Maybe this water at like 50 degrees Celsius. Celsius 50 වගේ තියෙන වතුර එකකට දාන්න. Then what will happen? Then heat will transfer. At the end of the day, the temperature may be like 40 inside. Mention the observations of following after a few minutes. Inside the bottle, what you can observe?
A lot of bubbles appear.
The formation of the bubbles. Formation of the bubbles. And inside the balloon?
Balloon inflated.
Very good.
Balloon gets inflated a bit.
Right. You can observe inflated balloon. Next one. After removing the saline tube, the was inserted. After removing the saline tube. Saline tube? After removing the saline tube, you can just remove this and then you can place this saline tube directly into this glass with colorless lime water. So now what will happen? Now what you can observe?
Colorless lime water turn into milky color.
Color change. Very good. Makadda. White color. Milky color. What could be the release gas according to the above observation?
Sir, carbon dioxide.
Very good. Carbon dioxide. Why? Carbon dioxide gas capable of changing the color of colorless lime water into milky color.
Sir,
Yeah.
what is the marks given for that?
What is the mark? Total marks 16. Out of 16, 16 out of 16, anyone?
Sorry, sir?
දාසයයි මට. ඉන්නවද?
Yes.
Yes, ඉන්න මේ hand raise කරන්න. Very good. Very good, very good, very good. Good, right? නියමයි. දැන් මේ වගේ question එකක් කරලා 10න් 10 නෙමෙයි. මෙයාගෙන් සාමාන්‍යයෙන් above 13 or 13 above 13ක් හරි 13න් උඩ හරි ගත්තා කියන්නේ
So I have 16.
very good. Well done. Yeah. 10. okay. නියමයි. මේ marks තියෙන්නේ. නියමයි. Right? Very good ළමයි. ඉතින් ඔන්න ওই විදිහට question එකක් කරගන්න පුළුවන් කියන්නේ හරියටම වැඩේ කරගෙන තියෙනවා. හරියටම ඉගෙනගෙන තියෙනවා. Very good. බලමු මෙයාගේ question කොච්චර තියෙනවද කියලා. හරි. Right. 6ක් තියෙනවා. Time allocation 7 minutes. Hurry up. Huh? You have 7 minutes. But then now in this question number 2, it asks about the main function. Huh? Now in plant leaves, we can observe many different functions, no? Many different functions. But here it's asking about the main function. So you guys need to write the main function, huh? Not any other.
Done, sir.
Is it done?
Yes, sir. Sir,
Yeah.
uh,
We have 2 minutes. Were they finished?
Yes, sir.
Right. Right, Pati. Okay. That's enough. So let's discuss. Okay. Look. Right. Okay. You have a nice diagram here. So this is somewhat familiar, right? Make it familiar. Diagram. So what about this A? Make it label කරන්න තියෙනවනේ. What about the A? What is the structure of A? A කියන්නේ මොකක්ද structure එක පුතේ? Yes. What? මොකක්ද A කියලා කියන්නේ? Is this a petiole or base or what?
Petiole.
A is petiole. පුතේ A කියන්නේ petiole එක. B means
Midrib.
midrib. B for midrib. Then C.
Leaf
Leaf
blade.
margin.
Sorry?
Leaf margin.
Leaf margin.
Leaf blade or leaf margin?
Margin.
Leaf margin. Very good. And finally the D, leaf
Tip.
leaf tip. Very good. So simple, right? Okay. So you can have a half mark for each of the answer. Second one, what is the main function of a plant leaf? I mentioned main function. So,
Photosynthesis.
photosynthesis. All the others are after photosynthesis, right? What is the special route present in the given plant? මේ මෙයාගේ දීලා තියෙන plant එකේ special route එකක් තියෙනවා මේ. මොකද්ද මේ?
Prop root.
ආ මේ prop roots or still roots?
Roots.
Huh?
Prop roots.
Prop roots. So what is the function of prop roots? What is the function of prop roots? What is the main function of prop roots? මොකද්ද function එක main function එක prop root එක තියෙන function එක?
You help
Why
the
prop-
branch.
Huh?
Support the
You
branches.
support the branches.
Ah, prop roots supports to the branches. Now, this is a kind of a banyan. Even in cuddle plants, you can observe the same type of roots, right? So, this is what I call the prop roots. Write the function of given climbing roots.
Creepers fixed to support
Supports to
stem.
climbing ni puti. Supports to attached the stem. Attach the stem towards a supporter. Still roots. Still roots.
Round and support the stem.
Supposed to
Stem.
Stem.
stem. Could you please list out one example for a plant with still roots? Still roots
Vatakeya.
කියන එක plant එකක්.
Rampe.
Rampa, Mahakadol,
Vatakeya.
Vatakeya. Vatakeya. We have many examples, right? Fifth one. Give one example for each of the following. Reproduced by stolen.
Mahakado. Mahakado.
Sorry?
Mahakado.
Mahakadol. For this one, reproduced by stolen. Yes. Is that true? Any other answers? Yes. Taggal can. Yes. Any other? For the now here you guys need to just provide one example, no? Example එකක් නේ ඉල්ලන්නේ, right? Okay. So what meant by the stolen? What is stolen එකක් කියන්නේ? Yes. Stolen එකක් කියන්නේ මොකද්ද පුතේ? It's kind of a stem, you know. Now you can observe some stolons in what do you call in
Banana.
in strawberry. Even in strawberry, you can observe the stolen. අර එයා මෙහෙම නෙවෙන්නේ මේ. දැන් මෙහෙම තියෙනවා පැලේ. හරිද? චූටි පැලයන් තියෙන. මෙයාගේ මෙන්න මෙහෙම එකක් එනවනේ. stolen එක. අප වෙල් අලුත් පැලයක් හැදෙනව නේද? මෙන්න මෙයාට තමයි අපි stolen එකක් කියන්නේ. Got it? So very good example, strawberry. Even what about the gotu-kola? Show some vegetative propagation, right? Okay, yes. So then stored food in the adventitious roots. Adventitious roots.
Many of
Yes.
them.
Okay. In adventitious roots. What about this potato? Potato harida?
Sweet
Sweet-
potato.
No, sweet potato and mango.
Sweet potato. Very good. Sweet potato, yes. Sweet potato. Then what about the beet?
Carrot.
Carrot, beet. Right? So we have many examples. Then stored water in the stem. Storing
Sugar.
water in the stem, not in the leaves. Asking about the stem.
Sugar cane.
Sugar cane stored some amount of okay, right.
Yes.
What about the bamboo? Huh? Even some cases, this bamboo stored some sort of extra water, right? But මෙතන bamboo ගන්න එපා. So you can write the answer like, cactus. Even cactus is very good example to store water in the stem. Why? පුතේ water store කරගන්න reason එක තමයි එයාලා ඉන්න environment එකේ water නෑ, water අඩුයි. water අඩු නිසා එයා මොනවද කරන්නේ? එයා store කරගන්නවා water in stem, right? Yeah. So plant which done propagation by roots. හරිම ලේසි.
Belly.
මොනවාද? Guava. Pera.
Belly.
What else? What else? Huh?
Jack.
Belly.
Jack? No. Jack Koskas හැදෙන්නේ නෑ. No.
Belly.
Belly is another very good example. Belly.
Curry leaves.
Curry leaves also perfect example. Yes. Okay, right. Next one. These plant leaves have thick and shiny surfaces. Name the process which can be minimized through this adaptation. මොකද්ද minimize කරන්න පුළුවන්? මේ yes, thick and shiny. Thick ඒ වගේම shiny. Transpiration. Write to any other adaptations of plant shows minimized to above mentioned process. Transpiration minimize කරගන්න plants මොනවද කරලා තියෙන්නේ? Yes.
Thin leaves.
Are reduced to spines,
Leaves.
have small leaves.
Waxy cuticle, thick leaves.
The
What
leaves
else?
in the spikes.
Example?
Excuse me, sir.
Cactus.
Cactus. Very good. Yeah. Right,
Excuse
Lamai. So out of 11.
me, sir.
Out of 11. Here the
Sir,
marks
how
bar.
the mark go? Sir,
How
how
the-
the mark go? I didn't mark it, sir.
Now here for this sixth section, you can have for the A part 1 mark, B part 2 marks. Here 2 marks mean half a mark for each answer. Fourth one is 2 marks, 1 for 1. Again here third one 1 mark, second one 1 mark, first one 2 marks. 2 marks mean half for each. 16 out of 16. Sorry, 11 out of 11. කොළහෙන් 11. Anyone? Very good. 11, 10, 10, 10, 10, 11. මොකක්ද එකක් වැරදිලා හැමෝගෙම. 11, 11, 10, 11. 10, 11 විතරයි. 9, 9 on 9 එකෙක් ඉන්නවා. 11, 10, 11, 10, 11, 10 මයි යන්නේ. 10, 11. Perfect. Thumbs up, right? නියමයි. පාඩම් කරන්න. සුපර් විදියට වැඩ ටික කරගමු. Right. මම හිතන්නේ මේක තමයි අපිට කතා කරන්න පුළුවන් වෙන last question එක. අන්තිම එක. කරන්න. Hurry up.
Sir, can you show the fifth question?
Yes, Pute, finished?
Yes, sir.
Excuse me, sir, we can't see the pictures. Thank you, sir.
Excuse me, sir. Can you show the pictures again, please? Excuse me, sir.
Finished, sir.
Sir, you are muted. Sir, you are muted.
Sir, you're muted.
Now, okay, ne? Hari. So, what do you mean by classification of organisms?
Classifying organisms with the common features.
based on their common characters, based on their common characters, right? එයාලගේ තියෙන common characters බලලා තමයි අපි වෙන් කරගන්නේ. Okay? Right. Classify the above animals as vertebrates and invertebrates. So here A, vertebrate or invertebrate? Yes. A, vertebrate or invertebrate? කවුද පුතේ A කියලා කියන්නේ? A means
Sea animal.
hydra or sea animal?
Sea animal.
Hydra.
Looks like hydra, right? Looks like hydra or sea animal.
Hydra.
Like hydra, right?
Hydra.
But sea animal part එකක් තියෙනවා. But anyhow both are දෙකම අදාළ නැහැ අපිට. දෙකම ගත්තා හැකි. හරි anyhow.
So sea animal should be like a orange township.
Yes. ඒක තමයි තියෙන වෙනස, right? Yes. So vertebrates ගැන කතා කරොත් C and D, invertebrates A, B and E. Write a similarity and dissimilarity between organisms of group C and D. C and D. Group C and D. Yeah. Now in C, both are C and D both are having backbone. That means vertebrates. While C lives in and also as a locomotion.
They're using feathers.
Yeah, by feathers or wings,
But
mostly wings.
Fish are
And we
using
have fins.
fins.
Yes.
He has skin.
Yeah. Or even you can mention the environment also. Right? But then characteristics කියනකොට environment එක අන්තිමට ගන්න කියන්නම දෙයක් නැති නං. Right. Which type of symmetry can be observed in animal A? ඒගේ මොන symmetry එකක්ද තියෙන්නේ? මොන වගේ symmetry එකක්ද පුතේ ඒකේ තියෙන්නේ?
Radius symmetry.
Bilateral. Yes.
Radius symmetry.
Radial symmetry. Radial symmetry. Right? Okay. That means the parts arranged around a central axis. Arranged around a central axis. Radial symmetry. Fifth question. What is the locomotive organ of animal B?
Skin.
Not skin. We call it as muscular foot.
Muscular foot.
Muscular foot.
Or the muscular.
Muscular
So
foot
can-
කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? මේ තියෙන්නේ. This is the muscular foot. This is the muscular foot, right? This is what we call muscular foot.
So in the
Next.
book they have moas.
Yeah. Or even. The animal හැබැයි අපි muscular foot කියලා නෙමෙයිද ඔයාලගේ book එකේ තිබ්බේ?
Muscular.
The both.
Okay. The animal E of the group which is belongs to named as a segmented worm. What is the reason for naming them as segmented worms? Their body is segmented. They have segmented body.
Divided into segments.
Yeah. Yes, due to their
Because because the lines that
right and important of living that creature in a crop. They provide organic matter. එයාලා පසේ හිටියාම එයාලා පසට organic matter දෙනවා. If not what we call in single we call පොහොරක් වෙනවා. Select the animals from the above for following characters. A. Gills for respiration. කවුද?
fish.
Isis.
Four limbs are modified into wings.
Aves.
Bird dogs. Yes. So 11 out of 11. Anyone? 11 out of 11. All correct.
Yes, sir. I have 11 out of 11.
Perfect. Niyamai? Yes. Anyone else? මේ දාන්න 11 11 11 ඔක්කොම දාලා නේද 11 කියලා දාලා. 11 10 10 උත් ඉන්නවා එකක් වරද්දගෙන ඕනේ. 11 10 11 yes මට තාම 10 වලින් අඩු එකක් හම්බුනේ නැහැ 11 11 11 okay. Right. Yes, perfect. Niyamai. Okay. Good. Right, ළමයි. Now that's enough. හරි. අපිට time එකත් එක්ක තව කරන්න බෑනේ. හරි. So next week we'll start with the second term. හරි second term units අපි start කරමු. right? so එහෙනම් next week එකේදී තමයි අපි officially second term එක start කරන්නේ. so you guys definitely you should be here, right? අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම එදාට ඉන්න ඕනි, අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම ඉන්න ඕනි. so next week ඉඳලා ආපහු අපි start කරනවා studying tables ඔය ඔක්කොම පටන් ගන්නවා. මම මේ exam period එකේදී ඔයා මුකුත් වැඩි heavy බැලුවේ නැහැ. right? එක එකනට එක එක දවස් exam තියෙන නිසා, but anyhow next week onwards again we'll back to normal and you may pass this message අපේ class එක ගැන, ඔයාලගේ marks ගැන, අපේ class එක ගැන messages ටික pass කරන්න ඔයාලගේ යාළුවන්ට. school එකේ වෙන්න පුළුවන්, ඔයාලගේ class එක වෙන්න පුළුවන්. anyway just pass this message and next week we'll start our new unit, brand new unit, second term units, and till then be safe, right? පාඩම් කරන්න. හරි, මම allocate කරන්න time එකක් පාඩම් කරන්න. next week එකේ හම්බ වෙනකන් පරිස්සමෙන් ඉන්න. have a nice week. good night. goodbye.